Hello, all you beautiful people. This is the new and improved Kindred Talks. I'm SM Rob. I'm here with SM Andrew.
You stole my intro.
I sure did. I'm the
Yeah,
one taking over the stream now.
I had a whole scripted, pre-written,
Yeah,
ready intro speech. Oh, look at that. There's
that's
already
beautiful.
25 people. We got so many people here.
That's good
Oh, they're
stuff.
all beautiful. Okay.
Well, cool. What are we doing
Yes.
here today?
Yeah, okay. Well, if you'll, maybe let me to, you know,
Be my guests.
okay. I thought you were my guest, but whatever. So Happy late New Year, everyone. Welcome back to Kindred Talks. This is Kindred Talks 9, of course. Thanks everybody for stopping by. Um, Going forward, we're going to do Kindred Talks a little bit differently. Before it was all interview focused and meeting different community people or SkyMill people. Um, Now we actually have a real version of Kindred Fates out there to the public um, to actually talk about. So, um, in a sec, we'll be playing some live matches against all of you lovely people. So be ready for that. It'll be Rob playing. I'll be sort of asking him questions, talking to him about different things, and reading chat. Um, if people still want interviews going forward, we can definitely sprinkle a few here or there. If a team member is starting to do something really cool, then maybe we might have them on and have them talk about what they're doing. But um, I think a really good direction to take Kindred Talks now is sort of go over um, alpha stuff or maybe occasional little bits of like what we're doing behind the scenes in the single player, uh, tiny little snippets, um, and yeah, just mainly go over the patch notes and
All the
why we did
exciting
what we
stuff we
did.
got going on.
Yeah, what we have coming up for the alpha. Why we did what we did. Um,
Answering your
Changes that we want to make.
questions.
Yeah, answering questions, changes what we want to make now. So, um, you know, I have Rob here with me. Say hello, Rob.
No.
Okay. For those who don't know, Rob is, of course, the big man of SkyMill Studios, pulling all the many, many strings to make Kindred Fates a reality. So it has been a while since we um, both last did a Kindred Talks and since we launched on November 30th. What a day that was. I think you'd agree.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Um, it has been a while. So I just got some questions that I figure I'd ask you, and you can answer in front of the lovely people. And if you want to start going and searching for matches, that's
Yeah,
cool
that
too.
sounds good to me. Matter of fact, just before I actually start searching, I'm probably gonna take a look over my teams and stuff and set those up the right way.
Oh, you're gonna let everybody see?
I think I will. I mean, we do a lot of testing, and I'll be honest, I feel like my teams get scrambled all the time because of all the testing
Yeah.
we do on just different
Oh yeah.
abilities and things like that. So,
Yeah.
but
Totally
yeah, feel free
understand.
to go ahead and I'll just kind of do this in the
Yeah.
meantime.
Oh no, Ed. Ah, poor guy. He has to go back to work. All
No,
right. Well, thanks for stopping by.
sorry to see you go, Ed.
Yeah, 61 people. Man, that's like way better than what we used to do.
Well, cool.
I hope we retain any of them. Um, okay. Wow, we've got a lot of people that saying this is their first stream of ours that they've seen.
Oh, that's
Thank you.
awesome. Well, cool.
Welcome,
We're happy to
all of
answer
you.
questions.
Yeah,
Really
that's
excited to
great.
talk about some cool new stuff coming up in the next patch, and even maybe show a little bit of it off. Maybe.
Maybe, yeah. I think we're gonna, towards the end of the stream, me and Rob are gonna fight in the dev version of the alpha arena right now.
Yeah. So you get some sneak
Um,
peeks.
yeah, there's some new stuff. That update should be coming out. Well, we planned for it to come out a few days ago, but there was some newfound issues
Yeah.
because there always are.
We don't want to. We're
Uh,
trying to be really careful right now about not
yeah,
introducing any new bugs before the tournament.
yeah, we gotta
So
be extra diligent. So,
yeah, it's taking time.
um, yeah. Um, Yeah, okay. So, um, I will, let's see, make sure there's no anything in the chat. Aw, people are so nice. Alright. Okay, so first question.
Okay.
Um, we have 15 updates so far to the Alpha Arena,
Uh-huh.
which is pretty crazy to think about. Thinking like an alpha game, and it's not like each of those updates were minor too. Like, for the most part, those updates all had like, decent amount of changes in them.
Uh-huh.
So there's been a lot added. There's been a lot changed. What, in your opinion, was the best thing added or changed since the launch of the alpha?
Well, I feel like it's pretty easy to say that the netcode made the biggest difference of any patch we've had so far.
Yeah.
So, like, if I had to pick one single change that was the most impactful and beneficial, I think it was the netcode upgrade.
Yeah.
Some people I saw had like half of their they cut their ping time in half.
Yeah.
So that was really cool to see. Some people who weren't able to play the game at all were able to play the game now. So that was cool.
Yeah.
We got
How you fighting with
yeah, it was Garrus. How's it going, man?
Let's see. I wasn't expecting the water to look that good. Yeah, the water does actually look really good. If your computer can handle high settings, which at the moment is kind of rough on performance, but yeah, we're still much optimization work to be done, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the there's the bug. If Lumala dies inside of her angelic ray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This old thing.
Yeah.
We fixed that, right? I'm pretty sure we did.
I haven't seen it on the internal build.
Yeah,
But
I haven't.
I don't know if I've tried to do that. Yeah. But so you said that netcode was your favorite change, and I mean that's completely understandable.
Uh-huh.
Any other, I feel like netcode is almost like a freebie,
Sure. Man. Well, there's a change in the next patch that I mean I'm really excited for, but I
Yeah.
guess that doesn't count.
Yeah.
Let's see here. It's a little hard to think and fight at the same time, but I'm gonna say probably, and this is kind of a weird one, but where we actually fixed Angelic Ray so that it would heal your
heal
teammates.
teammates?
Yeah.
Oh my
So-
gosh, I was saying for so long, like people were like, man, I really wish I could heal my allies, and it's like, yeah, we're gonna do that, I promise. And then actually like completely forgot
Yeah.
when it was put in that was a thing.
Yeah. Oh man, I feel like it can really change a lot of things. Like before
Yeah.
that, you weren't really able to use Black Mask because Lumala was the only character that really had any healing.
Yeah.
And your item was hurting you instead of healing you, which at that time, kind of items were the only other way to get health.
Yeah, and it's not like we had Pilfer.
Right.
So you can take like a peach or a
Yeah.
leftovers.
I think another really good one was, I guess, being able to do basics and move at the same time. I think that helped the flow of combat
Oh, yeah.
a lot.
Do you want to talk about the reason that we didn't do that with melee? Because a lot
Sure.
of people were saying that it was weird that we did that with ranged attacks. We didn't do that with melee, but we did actually have an internal build
Yeah.
with melee.
We did try it with melee, and it was just a little much. It also looked pretty strange. Like I know, characters like Lumala don't exactly look natural when they're sliding around on the ground like this while shooting out their basics, but it's something that we're able to kind of fix a lot easier with the ranged attacks, and we actually have internally a version of that working at least on Ember at the moment. But melee attacks is a little harder, and it's also kind of a balance thing too, where
Yeah, it was Slifer was able to stay on you like way
Yeah.
too much.
Yeah. So that doesn't mean that we'll never add like melee attacks that can be used while moving, or that we couldn't do something like, okay, you can use melee attacks, but you know, you're gonna move slower. You know, maybe it cuts your speed in half so that you can still move a little bit or something.
Yeah, because it's, you know, it is possible. Because, you know, we had it happen. It's just not sure how we feel about it.
Yeah, it definitely felt off when we were trying it out.
Yeah.
That was a good match. That was a good good round.
Good round, yeah. That was really good to watch. Oh, we've got 69 people watching. Nice.
That's nice.
All right, next question.
No buffs. No buffs over here. Can't let you get away with
that's
that.
actually, you know, that was, since we were just talking about changes since launch, that's something that has changed a lot since
It definitely
launch.
has.
Yeah.
And we'll continue to change it, actually.
Uh-huh. I think we talked about it actually potentially being broken right now.
Yeah, I think there's a bug with it, but we're hoping to fix that either this patch or the very next one.
Yeah. Let's see. Next question. Who's been your favorite Kinfolk to play so far, and has it changed since the launch of the alpha?
It has. It's changed a couple times. I would say when I first started, probably my favorite to play was Ember. Just because we kind of got most of his moves working first.
Yeah.
And
he was definitely the most complete on
launch. And not only that, but you just kind of, I don't know. It's just, a lot of his moves are really fun to use. You get the explosion, which is a ton of fun. But then I would say after that, it pretty quickly became Slifer.
Yeah.
And Slifer has mostly stayed my favorite, except for when we added Dig to Shovelet.
Yeah.
And then
Dig
that
and made Rock Slide a lot more usable.
Yeah. Then I would say Shovelet was my favorite for a while there. But then we added Pilfer and Fling, and now Slifer's my favorite again.
Gotcha.
Even though we have, you know, kind of repeatedly nerfed him into the ground.
Yeah. It's like our games. Who's that operator from Rainbow Six that every update gets a nerf? Blackbeard. It's like our game's Blackbeard.
Well, you know what's funny, and people are gonna hate me for this, but I actually play a lot of Blackbeard. When I get onto Siege anymore. It's been a long time since I played.
Yeah,
though.
that's been forever.
Yeah.
But yeah. Cool. So I think you know, if I had to answer my own question, probably Slifer's a lot of fun, right? Because he plays like the closest to, especially now with his new moves, he plays the closest to an air type, like what we have.
For sure.
With how squishy he is and how mobile he is. Oh wow, those were good hits.
Those were.
Yeah.
I should have teleported. That was a great round.
Yeah. Wow, it's getting close this game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there's that bug with the attacks staying between rounds.
Yeah.
No idea what caused that.
It's crazy going.
Or
Yeah, it's kind of crazy going back to like public builds after we've played internal for a while and like fixed a bunch of things up, because you're like, wow, okay, it's a lot better than it was even just one patch ago.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Cool. But yeah, I definitely, you know, Slifer is the closest to an air type we have, and that's a lot of fun with how like shock and awe you can be with him.
Oh yeah. I feel like he's the highest skill cap character.
Yeah.
It's either him.
I think Mekit is close.
It's either him or Mekit. It's gotta be.
Yeah. I think with a few buffs, Kadoki could be like that too. I think the minion playstyle definitely has an inherent high skill cap.
Yeah, there's a lot of potential there.
Yeah, just because there's so many options. But yeah, so, I mean, Slifer's been my favorite. Shovelet is fun, but I think recently I've discovered that he doesn't. It feels like you either have to play stall with him, or you have to play like super DPS, you know, like super aggressive.
Right, which is weird. I think we didn't expect that. I can say I didn't expect that from Shovelet,
Yeah.
or from like the Earth types in general. We're definitely going for more of a, CC
Yeah.
wall you out kind of playstyle with those.
I think Rock Slide's kind of like his main damaging move, you know?
Right.
But I think because he's got like Bite too,
Yeah.
Bite ends up doing a lot of damage.
No, yeah,
Not everybody takes Bite, but
it's true.
yeah. I'm seeing him do the double Spore Dance, which is
Yeah.
actually, I think that actually was just
We fixed that one.
today. Yeah, as far as I can tell so far, it seems to be fixed. So
Yeah.
yeah, look forward to that in the next patch. But let's
Yeah,
go
we're-
on to the next question. What?
I was gonna say something else about Kadoki and stuff that we
Oh,
fixed,
go ahead.
but,
Yeah, go ahead.
but I don't know if that's later. Like maybe we should hang on
I
to
mean,
that
I
kind
think
of
it's
stuff.
top 4 right now. You're fighting against Kadoki.
Yeah, I wasn't sure like if we wanted to wait until we got into the actual test build or not.
Yeah, it's up to you.
Okay. Well, yeah, we're kind of fixing a bunch of things with Kadoki right now. Trying to make him more viable for the tournament, hopefully. Because he's just got a lot of things that, like as we're looking into, why he's not doing as well, we're finding more and more little issues that we can fix him, and we think that'll help him out a lot. Like Andrew mentioned, a double Spore Dance. So he'll do this thing where if you're like mashing the key, and like say you're getting hit by swipes, then you'll actually do Spore Dance twice in like really, really rapid succession, even faster than what the VFX actually makes it look like. And if that happens, you'll put him to sleep for like a microsecond, and then wake him back up with the damage on the second one. So that's no good, because that should be like a... That move is intended to be a... crap. What was I thinking? Sorry. Trying not to lose my slifer.
No, you're good.
Yeah, no, it's supposed to be like a get off me, or a way to pressure somebody
Same
at
as,
close range.
Ember's Fire Spin.
Exactly. So
Yeah. Aw. But yeah, so I mean, because it does just the smallest amount of damage, like I didn't even know it did damage before, but apparently it does the smallest amount of damage. So if you do it in double succession, oh nice.
that was a great game.
He
GG
says
was Garrett's.
GG in the chat, yeah. It'll wake the first one will go off, it'll put him to sleep, and then the second one that happens immediately after will wake him up because it does damage. So that kind of makes it pointless. So we have that fixed in the new patch.
Yeah. One of the
and
questions I'm seeing in chat here is just
Yeah.
read the latest community newsletter. Could you guys tell a little bit about the planned training arena?
I was just about to ask you that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Good timing. So we can't say a whole lot about it right now because it's still in the very, very early stages. But we want to get... It's one of the most requested community features. I think we had a poll on like our YouTube channel or something a couple days ago, and asked people what they were looking forward to most, or what they hoped we would include most, and that got one of the highest, apart from like a new character.
Yeah, new Kinfolk was like 50-some%, and then like 25% was
which we
training
would
arena.
love to do, by the way, as soon as we're able to.
Yeah, as soon as it's possible.
Yeah, that's high on our list too. But the training arena, so I guess first and foremost, we want it to be a place where people can just try out their team composition, try out combos that they're thinking of, or just shoot at even just some targets and get a feel for the characters and the moves and that kind of thing, in a space where they're not worried about losing like their player score or something like that. You don't have to worry about somebody else being online. So yeah, that's the kind of first goal of it. We think we can do a lot more as we're building out new pieces of it. So the initial version might be a lot like less feature complete than what we want to do with it later on. But at least we could get something out initially, so that you guys, at least have the first part of it, and you can mess around with that.
Yeah. So, yeah, cool. Hopefully, yeah, it'll be the first version of it, and it should have most, if not all, the things that you guys are looking for, on a basic level, and then it'll
hopefully
improve as time goes on.
Yeah. I'll say the first version is, almost certainly not gonna have like NPCs in it or like an AI to fight.
Yeah.
But if we can just give you at least an area to shoot at some targets or try out your characters, then we're gonna try and at least go for that.
Think of like a firing range with like the crystals from the Easter egg.
Yeah. And something I always go back to is like if anybody has played like Smash Ultimate or something, you can like practice on a little practice dummy while you're waiting for an online match. So little things like that.
Yeah. Let's see.
Street Fighter does it too. A lot of fighting games do that.
Yeah. I saw another question in chat I wanted to touch on. For types, will it be possible to end up having a non-flying air type or a flying kinfolk who isn't air type?
Absolutely, yeah. We've been looking at a couple concepts of things like that. It's also possible that you could have something that starts out as an air type and evolves into something like a water type or vice versa, But yeah, just because they're air type doesn't mean that they have to fly. Just like if they're a water type, doesn't mean they have to be like have fins or be amphibious or something.
Yeah. Whiscaris again.
Whiscaris again? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Whiscaris.
Well, rematch on the same arena.
Same map, yeah.
Yeah. I'm waiting for you to get Pexan.
Is he online?
He's talking in the chat right now.
Oh, yeah.
I think he might be a little scared to play Pexan.
Dude, I can't beat Pexan.
I'll
fight him. If he hops in here, I'll happily. I'll give it a try. But
for those who don't know, look at the leaderboard on our website, and you can see that Pexan is probably the best player in the game right now.
He's pretty good.
But yeah, like a little bit just said, Pexan is scary.
Yeah.
But yeah, go on to the next question here. Oh, okay. On the subject of types, actually, do you feel like types in the alpha currently are matching what their intended roles are supposed to be?
Yeah, great question. I think some of them are, and some of them either have or they're close, but there's like a couple things that are a little off, and they're making it not quite fit. The easiest example I feel like right now is Shovelet. I think in some ways he's really close, but I think he definitely does like a lot more damage than what we're intending Earth types in general to do, or because that's kind of what each type is supposed to be at the moment. It's supposed to be kind of a rough reflection of what our goals are for that type as a whole. They're kind of they're kind of like a mascot for their type at the moment, is what they're supposed to be.
And that's why there it is. That's why we don't have K-Knight Auburn in right now, is because we already have Ember, and we'd much more want to get representation from all the different types in rather than have 3 fire types in.
Yeah, that's exactly it. So I think we need to work on I think Shovelet does just a little too much damage for what we're going for with him at the moment. But we think he does a pretty good job at being like kind of a trapper, or being kind of stall heavy, CCing people down. So that part we think is fitting pretty well.
But what about? So you think he's doing too much damage, and that's why he doesn't quite?
A little bit, yeah. Just a little bit. But like his stats, I feel like are in a good place for what we're looking for with an Earth type.
Yeah.
I think Ember is I mean, pretty well doing exactly what we hoped for fire types. I mean,
Yeah.
he's a good zoner. He's not maybe the best zoner in the game, or maybe not the best example of a zoner in the current
Yeah.
alpha.
He does a really good job though.
Yeah. But he's got that like ranged, like a very ranged, like kind of bursty playstyle, but not like glass cannon kind of thing.
Yeah. So looking at the type chart, just as reference.
Uh-huh.
So, damn. That's the wrong type chart. Okay, so Earth is supposed to be favorable against Mecha. So, Mechid. Would
Uh-huh.
you say that that's the case?
Well, I'll just answer the question first. I would say
I would say yes.
it's kind of hard to say right now, for at least for me, because I think Mechid struggles against a lot of characters at the moment, so it's a little hard
really
to judge. That's another thing we're working on.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, in general, I think is if Mechid's without rush, then
Yeah.
I think Shovel It does a pretty good job.
I think Mechid has a lot of like commitment attacks.
Uh-huh.
And he's really easy to punish if he misses those attacks.
Yeah.
So if you use dig right, and can dig before the Iron Fist hits, or dig to dodge the Thrash and then get that stun off on Mechid, then you could track him in the quicksand, and he does have a rush to get out of the quicksand.
Yeah.
But I feel like he's definitely the least maneuverable of all the Kinfolk.
Yeah. No, I think so too, and that definitely fits with what we're going for.
So
Ooh, that was good. That was a really good sleep spore, or spore dance.
yeah, I think it's the buff off.
He does. Yeah. No, that was great. That's
great.
not easy to do.
Yeah, that was a really good Kadoki play with Garrus.
Yeah, especially on a fast character like Slifer, and he gets the 2 buffs off. The Kadoki is definitely a lot stronger now.
Yeah. Okay, so Earth type for Shovel example, that unfavorable matchup is supposed to be air, which of course we don't have currently in the alpha. But we were saying before that we think Slifer is the closest right now to an air type. Very glass cannon-y, very mobile.
Yeah.
Especially with bounce and dodge and pilfer. You can pretty much be flying some of the time. So, do you think Shovelet counters Slifer well?
Yes. I think Quicksand is a pretty solid counter.
Okay.
For the most part to Slifer, because you can kind of sit in it, and it's hard for him to get to you.
Yeah, it does sort of rely on fling to get damage in.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's rough.
Yeah. Magpie Mischief says, so exciting watching the amazing progress. Thank you. And Morgan had some
That was close.
some really nice kind words as well. So thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Um,
I do think that, like, as we're seeing more progress on, like, we're getting further into types as a playstyle now, and
oh yeah.
and that whole experiment, I guess. It feels like, and I don't know that we're actually, I don't know if we're going this route or not, but at least at this stage, it kind of feels like it might be like better or more fun for everyone, and give us more freedom to create more fun characters if we de-emphasize like this type really needs to counter this type, and have more emphasis on the moves themselves, sticking to that play style for that type. So that way you can actually have, this is one of the things we talked about in I think one of our other streams, but like we ran into kind of a conundrum of like, hey, what if hypothetically we created some kind of T-Rex Earth type, right? When you think of a T-Rex, you think of like this really strong predator that could deal a ton of damage and probably take a lot of hits. And that fits a lot more with what we were kind of imagining would be the mecha sort of archetype, or the bruiser or tanky kind of playstyle there. But we want to have the creative freedom to be able to create characters like that, because the character design is really, really important to any monster taming game. So our thought is that the abilities themselves should really stick to that type as a play style. And of course, if you are that type, like Kadoki's a Gaia type, so he's going to have access to a lot more Gaia type abilities. It doesn't mean he'll exclusively have Gaia type abilities, but
Yeah.
Just
Just
that's
like Slifer has, bounce and pilfer.
right. And his passive is probably also going to help support that Gaia sort of minion token playstyle.
Yeah.
But we want people to be able to like have different options for builds, like how you could play Shovelet as a really buff heavy stall somebody out, or you can even, at the moment you can play him as kind of a DPS.
Yeah.
And while we don't really want Shovelet to be a DPS necessarily, we like the idea of people being able to have completely different builds for characters, and we don't want to lose that. So that's kind of the direction that we're leaning into with types as a playstyle at the moment. What we kind of lose by doing that, as I'm sure it's obvious, is you don't get that same exact kind of rock paper scissors that you get in something like Pokemon or Digimon. And our thought is that maybe that's okay. Maybe we try that out and see how it goes. But kind of with everything, we don't want to feel like we're restricted by Pokemon or other games in the genre. We want to do what we think will be the most fun for something like this that's so different. We haven't done, there just haven't really been like open world action combat monster taming games like this. And so it's kind of like if we're de-emphasizing the this type does ×2 damage to this type kind of thing, and we're not going with that, then maybe we open it up to be more like a traditional action game in terms of balance, and it's really down to the skill of the character. And sure, the types will they'll have their own play styles, but it doesn't have that same,
like, generally speaking,
right.
It might work this way and this way, but it's not like,
but it's like another added layer of complexity, trying to balance, like, okay, we need it to be this play style, but we also need that play style to explicitly counter this other play style. And when you get into that, it starts to get really tricky to keep all of those visions intact and not make some really gross compromises on one or the other.
Gotcha. Okay. Chat seems to really agree with you too.
Yeah. And again, it's like we're still really in the early phases of all this. So we try this out. We'll see if you guys like it. If you're like, man, that's really not what I thought this would be, then we can try it the other way too. And we want to find what works the best for this, because we're doing a lot of new stuff. So.
And if we're not making a fun game for you guys to enjoy, then what's the point of making?
Yeah. So we'll try it out. That's kind of what the alpha's for, right?
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, big part of the alpha is to get your guys' feedback. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Queue up another one here.
Bloba says, well, alpha and beta is for testing after all. True. I don't think we can change the way our types work in the beta, though. It might be a little too late.
Yeah, beta's a little late, at least for that kind of thing. We want to try and get all the experimental stuff like that hammered out in the alpha if we can.
Are things more focused on the higher level multiplayer right now, and then fleshing out the single player experience later on?
Yeah, although recently we've really started getting into the single player more than ever. So we're in a little bit of a transition between all of our focus being on the multiplayer to the majority of our focus being on the single player.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, you know, as much as we'd like to support the alpha, you guys did pay for a single player game, so
Yeah. We gotta build that eventually.
gotta actually make that. Okay, so let me go back to my questions here. Yes. What is your favorite arena, and what are some potential ideas you've had for future arenas?
Sure. My favorite arena's gotta be Ruins. Future
Ruins, yeah.
arenas. We want to do more with elevation in future arenas. That doesn't mean that like we're absolutely going to do that with the next one, but those are things that we're thinking about. For the most part, the arenas at the moment are mostly flat. I mean, this one here has the most elevation change, and even it is pretty, you know,
Yeah.
it stays mostly flat.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, go into the design philosophy for the 3 arenas while you're touching on that before you go
Sure.
to the future arenas.
Because there's a lot of new people here that might not have heard this, but
Yeah.
yeah, so we wanted to create 3 different arenas that would like test out the combat in different ways. We weren't sure if which kind of style of arena would work best. There are a lot of 3D fighting games like anime fighters, I guess, that have pretty much empty arenas, and so we went ahead and made one like that, and that's the Forest Arena. There's really nothing in it. You can also consider it, I guess, like a Final Destination from Super Smash Brothers. So there's nothing in the way. And then there's this one, which has a little bit of cover, some elevation changes, got a lot of open space, but you know, it's kind of a mix. You get some cover and some open space. And then there's Ruins, which is a lot of cover. There's, you know, walls all over the place and a lot of structures that play around there. So that was our idea. We weren't sure which type of arena would suit the game the best, so we thought we would try kind of one of each in a gradient and see which one
I
works.
just realized you're fighting Bloba.
I am, yeah. And
I was like, huh, Bloba's gone silent a bit.
Yeah. He's putting up a really good fight too.
Yeah,
as he
Bloba
does.
is very, very good. Yeah. Okay. Oh, wow. That was a bad Scorch. Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah, it was nasty, especially considering this is my last one.
Yeah. Oh, don't tell him that.
What, you think he's gonna stream snipe me?
Uh,
Somehow I doubt it.
yeah. Bloba's a good guy. Wow. Okay. We'll see if you can pull it back in the second round here.
I don't know. We'll try.
Yeah. So, but as you were, you know, gonna say, for the next few arenas, sounds like, you know, you've messed with coverage.
Yeah.
That's sort of, you know, what you were doing with these 3 is seeing, you know, do you guys prefer flat, or do you prefer, you know, a little cover, or do you prefer like a lot of cover? And you know, they
Ooh.
give off 3 different scenarios for the single player too, right?
Yes.
Because these are all 3 locations that if you're in the single player, you could easily find yourself fighting in.
Yep.
So
Very true.
but it sounds like for future arenas, you know, maybe actually, it's funny you mentioned elevation too, because I was actually just in the public Discord voice channel today, and actually they weren't in the voice channel with me, but they were saying in the general chat that they would really like to see like a mountainside arena, and they actually drew like a quick sketch for what they think that arena would look like.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And yeah, so like it's funny that you mentioned elevation, because there was just a conversation this morning about that.
Nice. Yeah, we want to. It'd be cool to do something with like cliffs or almost like passageways or something. Also indoor arenas. You know, everything's outdoor at the moment, so it would be cool to get some more variety in there. Have something take place indoors.
Yeah, the other suggestion that was thrown out this morning I saw was like the town in the Kickstarter trailer. You see the main character walking around and something like that. So yeah.
That was actually one that we considered for release. We did think about having one of the arenas take place either in a town or just outside of town. But it ultimately we didn't do that because we went with Riverside instead. We felt like that was kind of a better mix of the flat and cover kind of thing we were going for. And it fell in a bit of a weird in between Ruins and Riverside.
Gotcha. But yeah, an indoor arena, something like a what would be a good example? Like I don't know. Man, I can't think of any right now. But like when we were playing Due Process together.
Oh yeah.
Really fun game. One of the maps was like that like practice kill house, you know?
Yep.
Like it was all like that not cardboard, but like plywood and something like that. You know?
Yep. Yeah. I could see something like that.
Yeah.
That was a great
Interesting to
match.
see how that would work out. Yeah, GG Blobo.
GG.
Fantasy shopping mall.
Oh yeah. We could do them all.
Oh, like
We could do a warehouse with a bunch of.
What's the zombie game where you're like the whole thing takes place in a mall?
So I know what you're talking about.
Is it Dead Rising?
It might be.
Dead Rising?
I was gonna say Dead or Alive, and then I realized no.
No. Yeah, Dead Rising. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Like a Dead Rising map.
Yeah.
Especially, if we got like advanced environment interactions and you're throwing chairs all over the place.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
Yeah. Oh, Jeanette, 10,000 years, finally got a computer working.
Good stuff. Welcome back, Jeanette. Welcome back to PC land.
Cool.
Changing up my team a little here.
That's really cool. What you got?
Well, I'm subbing in Shovelet and Mekid.
Okay.
My thought being that this is something that I don't know that I've seen too much of so far, but I mean I gotta brush up on my skills for the tournament. And personally, I think there's a lot of potential for combos between characters. I don't think we see a whole lot of that at the moment.
So Paxand does a whole bunch of swapping. Like it seems like he is always on cooldown.
Yeah.
So I think some people do it, but yeah, it's really interesting seeing like different combos between especially with attacks like Sport Ants and Iron Fist.
Yeah, and obviously there's some setups that lead into just about anything. You can kind of go Sport Ants into Imagination, or to a certain degree Iron Fist into Imagination, but I think it can be trickier to pull off. You almost have to know what it is you want to use when you use the first move. So that's the kind of thing I'm thinking about. And I feel like, this is just me, but I feel like there's really a lot of potential for some strong Shovelet Mekid combos. I'm thinking Dig. You get that stun off
on Dig.
And
you get
you swap the Mekid. He has a hard time doing much with his basic attacks. Sometimes he has a hard time landing Iron Fist. Thrash does a lot of damage, but Mekid has a hard time getting close to people. So, you're right on top of him when you end Dig.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give some of that stuff a try.
Yeah. Earth and Mecha type seem to be like pretty natural synergy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's something we don't really talk about too much, I guess. Is like we usually talk about
Synergy between types.
yeah, we always talk about like this type might counter this type and that kind of thing, but
Yeah.
not really.
Because
Hey,
we
what
don't
if you
have
pair
double
these?
battles yet.
Oh, but when we do,
Yeah.
but when we do,
When we do. I know when you did like a little bit of competitive Pokemon back in the day,
yeah,
you would only do double battles.
there he is. Man, the myth, the legend. We're
Oh
fighting
boy,
Pexan now,
let's see.
boys.
Okay, you're on the clock.
Yeah,
Alright, how long can you last in the ring?
yeah, pretty much.
Alright.
I mean, it's crazy. I think the first time I
Oh boy.
the first time I lost to somebody at this game, I think it was Umberto. And
Somebody that wasn't a Sky.
yeah. Because I mean, I lost to Joey, or I would lose to you. And but yeah, it was really crazy, like how that was a miss input. Oh well. It was crazy how fast the community actually
no.
got better.
Being that now, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, this is great.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see like how this tournament goes too, because I mean,
Oh,
Pexan's
yeah.
not the only one who I'm sure can beat. I mean, Bloba beat me earlier.
We've definitely got some hidden potential in there, and it's a double elimination tournament.
It's
so
very true.
There is a losers bracket.
Yes. And I mean, I love the stories that come out of double elimination tournaments too.
Yeah.
Where
'Cause you have the top underdog.
yeah. Oh, just barely.
So you can't sign up yet. Sign up is on Wednesday the 17th, I believe.
Right. Registration starts Monday. It starts on Monday.
Monday.
Yes.
Okay.
Registration begins Monday.
Oh, that's right. The Alpha Key stream is on the 17th.
Correct.
I was mixing the two up.
Yeah.
Oh, and we decided to make an extension for ease of organization with the tournament. So registration is going to last until an hour before the tournament happens. So that will be 12 p.m. EST. Oh, Blobo just copy and paste it from the newsletter, making me look like an idiot. Thanks. Thanks,
Ooh.
bud.
No, Bloba didn't make you look like an idiot.
No,
You do that on your own.
No, I'm joking. Completely joking. Yeah, so okay. Yeah, I will be the sort of like the main tournament organizer for the tournament. So unfortunately, if you guys are looking forward to fighting against me, it's not gonna happen.
I offered it to him. I was like, we can.
Yeah.
We can.
I know.
We can set some stuff up. Like maybe.
I really would want to fight in the tournament, and it hurts me a little bit that I won't. But I would much rather see the tournament go smoothly than fight. So, because this is our first tournament, so we don't really know what's gonna happen. Hopefully it goes well. We're trying really hard to make sure it goes well, but I definitely want to be there in case there's any unforeseen difficulties.
Yeah. Oh, the stagger on Burn. I almost got him with the Righteous Light because of that. His aim is phenomenal. It's really good.
Oh yeah. You can check his accuracy on the leaderboard.
It's
too.
true.
I'm sure
It's true.
really
Yeah.
high.
That's not an opinion. That's facts.
Yeah.
He's just got the best aim.
I did see somebody the other day. I sent you a screenshot of it. They had like 202% accuracy.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
There's something a little fishy with that. I think.
Yeah.
I think either, it's like attacks like Scorch with every tick it does damage. It'll count that as like a hit. Or it'll count accuracy for private games without actually like calculating it properly.
Yeah.
So
I think there's something wrong with our calculation there.
yeah,
I think that's
if it's per tick, that sort of makes sense. Which probably only tick once though.
Yeah.
Percent is 72% accuracy.
That's quite high.
That's pretty good, especially considering him, mostly using those like ranged attacks like Light Burst or
Yeah. Oh, that's really good.
Fireball, Oh, wow.
I think he's going easy on me too.
I
think.
He's not trying to make you look bad.
Yeah, I think so. It's okay though.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Oh, those reticles sticking around. That's another bug we
Yeah.
fixed on the internal build.
And you might notice my reticle is actually gone. So,
Oh yeah, that's something
yeah.
that we're going to fix actually right now. That's like one of the very few things that's holding up
Yeah.
the next update.
Yeah. That was great.
Yeah.
Very good game.
GG Pixan.
Very well played.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to get a lot better if I'm not gonna get knocked out in the first round.
Yeah. So yeah, you're gonna be in the tournament. I know Joey's gonna want to be in the tournament. I think the stream on the tournament day that we plan to do
Yeah.
is gonna be you and Joey.
Cool. Yeah, I think so. Or I'm not totally sure who else coming on, but
Yeah.
I'll definitely be streaming. We might have a couple people on even.
Yeah. But I know Joey will want to be in the tournament. And he's pretty good.
Yeah. Let's
okay.
see. So we're at about the halfway point here.
Yeah.
Do you want to switch over and maybe we play a couple games against each other, show off some of the changes in the new build? What are you thinking?
We'll see what chat thinks. We're definitely going to fight me and Rob, but
Yeah.
should we do a few more community matches or should we switch over to the internal build?
Up to you guys.
We're gonna get some sweet tournament commentary. I'd like to.
We definitely would like to.
100% sure how we're gonna go about doing that.
Yeah. One of the things that we really would have preferred that sadly I don't think we'll be able to do for the tournament is I don't think we'll be able to have a dedicated kind of spectator mode for the whole thing.
Yeah.
We aren't able to devote the time to that feature right now. It's a really big time sink. It would take a lot away from a lot of time away.
It was something we wanted to do before the first tournament, but
we've wanted to do it for a while.
There's so many things we've wanted to do.
Yeah. But it's a really big feature. It's really time consuming. So it would take a good chunk of time away from the single player stuff, and we've really gotta keep going on that.
I think netcode ended up taking priority, and I'm sure everyone would agree that netcode is much preferred over observer mode. So
yeah, if we had to pick between the two.
Okay, so I think let's see. Bloba's asking to fight me. I'm not gonna be fighting today, other than fighting Rob. Young Q says, "Give me time. I want to fight Rob."
Cool. Okay. We can do that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Well, I don't know that my strategy quite panned out, but maybe I need more practice at it.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll keep going with that. We'll just see what happens. We've got I think until around 4 p.m. our time today we'll be streaming.
Okay. Do you want to go until 4? I was thinking we'd go until. Oh wait. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Never mind. You're saying, yeah.
So still time for getting a couple games in with a few more people.
Yeah. How will the tournament work then? Will you use dev cheats to see and stream matches? Use your god powers. That's what we're saying is that we don't have those god powers yet.
We really want them. We could, but
yeah,
it would put us kind of pretty behind. Yeah, on the single player.
Video still freezes every few seconds. Audio's fine. Yeah. I don't know if there's much we can do about that, unfortunately. But the stream will be up on YouTube after we're done. Unfortunately, I don't think there's too much we can do about that. Let's see. Ulrich's doing the bunny hops.
Yeah.
Um,
Uh-oh. Might be stuck.
oh no.
That's okay. We can wait for him.
Yeah.
Maybe it's his internet.
Oh, I can't attack.
Oh no, try switching. That's something that we're really trying to get out before the tournament. I think we've got it in most cases. We've got it solved. We know that Kadoki suffers from it, so. But we've got that one. We got that one fixed. It's not letting you do any attacks.
Yeah, it's not letting him switch.
Oh, he switched a couple times. Oh, there you go. He's doing basics
okay.
at least.
Okay. Okay, it works now. Start shooting.
Okay. All right. We're good. Ooh, that was a good swap. I think he was gonna hit that. Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Don't try to dig through quicksand. It's not gonna work.
Yeah. Which you know, that's one of those cases of like a bug that like
It
it's
wasn't
like,
quite intended, but
yeah, it's like it. You know, you stop to think about it. You know, he is digging like just barely under
crap.
the surface. So you know, it would make logical sense that
Yeah.
quicksand would slow his dig.
yeah.
He's not going that deep. Oh boy, shovel it versus shovel it. It's a test of patience.
Can be.
Yeah, I like how quicksand dig work. Yeah. The slow feels right. Yeah. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Thrap a little bit. There you go. That's now you're doing some good damage.
I think so. I'm about to lose
Yeah.
my ember, I think.
Oh well.
Yeah. Oh, he's burned too. Here we go. Oh. Yep. Oh no. Lumala can just barely get away from Shovelet like that.
Yeah. Lumala is surprisingly. I mean, I guess it's not surprisingly because it's it's a deer.
Yeah.
And deer are fast.
Deer are fast.
So.
Especially bioluminescent deer.
Bioluminescent deer.
Yeah.
It's not like.
Oh, that was so close. Wow. I actually thought that I got in there. I don't know if that was his last one or not, but I thought that I landed the last hit.
Abilities share cooldown. Yeah, so that's probably the biggest bug that we have a fix
Yeah,
for.
and
in the
that's
next update.
definitely fixed. That's all
Yeah.
good.
It's because yeah, you're right. That's horrible.
It's so annoying. But yeah, it's good. It's good now.
Yeah. You'll see when we play in the internal version, that doesn't happen anymore.
It's magically gone.
Magically delicious. But yeah, so you fought against Wizgaris twice, you fought against Pexan, you fought against Bloba, and now you're fighting Ulrich.
Yeah. Getting a pretty decent spread here.
Yeah. Did you win against Wizgaris once or twice?
I think both times.
Okay.
But I'm
You're definitely getting your butt handed to you.
Yeah. No, this is It's funny when we would play other games. We'd play Smash Ultimate or Arc or whatever community challenge game it happened to be that week, and I feel like we would win just about every time. Pokemon Showdown, but suddenly we play an our game. Nah.
Yep.
Can't keep up.
Yep.
I'm not going easy on people either. I mean, this is just.
Yeah, you were
it's
talking
just how
about
it
like
is.
what would happen, if you're fighting in the tournament, what would happen if, you go too far, because that'd be awkward. But then,
Yeah.
I think you were saying like yesterday or something, you're like, yeah, I'm not gonna go too far.
Yeah, no, it's not a concern.
It's just not gonna happen.
I have no concern that I'll make it to, any kind of Final Four or anything like that in the tournament.
Yeah. Get that rest off though.
I did. That was pretty helpful. Although I am poisoned again.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
I love when you use rest and they
Yo.
like pop a caustic cloud on you. Like not only can you not heal, but you're not poisoned.
Yeah.
Lobos does nice rest.
Thank you. Let's see if I can get a little more healing off before I go down here. That burn is really gonna do me in if I'm not careful. Or maybe just the ember that's all over me.
Yeah, against characters like Lumala, Ember is very good to apply pressure.
Yeah, for sure.
But on people like Slifer, that could end up definitely biting you.
Yeah.
Quite literally.
Yep.
Just gotta be careful.
Yeah, I want to be more aggressive right now too, but I don't have the health to be able to afford it.
Oh
so
yeah, it's hard to be aggressive as Lumala. Like,
yeah,
definitely one thing you can do to get rid of Lumala is.
Oh, that was good.
With pressure.
That was really good. Well played, Ulrich.
Yeah. GG Ulrich.
I think maybe SkyMill should set up a bracket, like do our bracket predictions for where we think it'll go, like a March Madness kind of thing.
Oh yeah, that would be fun.
What if we
have, like
what if we planned that far in advance and we were like, yeah, we'll do March Madness, but it's like Kindred Fates March Madness.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Stupid
Imagine if
anniversary.
Yeah. Anniversary of when the extended period for the Kickstarter pledges on the store ended. Here we go, March Madness. I think that was late March.
Let's see.
It's 403. I don't know if you want to switch over to the internal builder. Or
I'll do one more. I think Youngku really wanted to get a match. Tell you what.
Do you want to do a private match against Youngku?
Yeah.
He's crying in chat.
I'll do one real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, here. You know what? Send him a private code and send it to me too, and I'll hop in.
Yeah. Okay. He knows what the code is.
Oh.
Youngku, if you're listening, you know what the code is. It's the code you and me always do.
It's the same code we always use.
Yeah. It's this one. I sent to you.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
This is Lamawa too. So we're running the tournament through Battlefy, and I think Battlefy will show all the players like when they register, it'll show them that they've registered. So if you guys want to do your own Kindred bracket,
yeah, you could. I have no idea. I'm really not sure how many people to expect for the tournament either. I feel like, honestly, this is our first one. If we could get like 20 people, I would be happy.
I have told them before that I think we can get 20 people, no problem. I know like 5 people off the top of my head, not even counting like SkyMill people or, is there a cap on the people who can join? Not currently. Yeah, we'd like to get as many people as possible because we don't expect a super big amount. So yeah, there's no cap. 900 player tournament incoming. If that was a thing, that'd be really cool. I know you said that if we got 100, you'd be really
that was
happy.
good. That was good. Yeah, I mean 100 would be crazy. That'd be really cool.
Yeah. I think we can definitely do 50. I think we'll end up between 50 or 100.
I mean, I would love 50.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's our first tournament, so we'll see how it goes. We'll see how many people we can get.
Yeah, Oryx says 50 is very much feasible, and I agree. So you're fighting Youngku now. How's it going? So you're already down.
Yeah, it's
Shovelet,
rough. He's good.
Mechids. Yeah, Youngku is very good. Youngku's up there with Bloba.
And I will say, not to claim any Johns here, but I feel like personally this is probably my I do least good on Forest. But
Really?
I think so. I think my best map is Ruins.
Ruins?
Yeah. Which I haven't gotten today, but that's alright.
I'd probably agree.
Yeah. For you too?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, did you just run into the Mechid issue?
A couple
Through
times.
Rush?
Yeah.
Yeah. That is an issue that we currently have fixed. You'll see when me and Rob fight.
Oh, you know what I tried to do? I tried to like fire spin out of swipes too.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I'm so used to it.
Yeah. Fire
There's-
spin's startup time's been reduced.
There's things that we just get used to on internal as well.
Yeah.
And like your muscle memory develops like you're like, oh yeah, that's normal now.
Yep. I
Oops,
think it
that's
was
not
that way a
working.
lot with like when we had Rest on the internal build and like Rest wasn't released public.
Yeah.
I was like super out there with Shovelet
Yeah.
because I was just like, yeah, I'll go back and heal. And
Right.
I'd like have Coffee Bean on him and I'd be like, oh, why do I have like this? It's a waste of an item on Shovelet.
Yeah.
Um,
There we go.
Can't wait for training mode so I can actually play a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, I missed it. Ah. I don't think I missed. Oh, I swear I hit that, but that's okay.
Ooh. Yeah, you run a Black Mask on Mechid, and that makes me go,
It's different. It's risky.
it is.
This isn't maybe my tournament comp either, but
Yeah. Well, I know you've been experimenting a lot recently with like sort of weird strategies that
I have.
may or may not pan out.
I don't know. I really enjoy doing that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Even if
that tends to be your favorite way to play
Yeah.
on any game.
yeah. Of the Jimmy Tommy Spike, I am definitely, I believe it's Tommy.
Yeah.
Which is, if I can play my way and win like 1 out of 10 games the way I wanted to, I come away happy.
Yeah. The day Calstrix is playable is the day I'll officially shed a tear for Kindred Fates. Have you not shed a tear? Okay, go watch Final Hope again. And if you don't shed a tear, I don't think Calstrix is gonna do it.
Hey, he might just be really. Sounds like he's just a big fan of Costrix.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe it'd have to be a really,
Oh,
really big fan.
That was good. That was a quick game, Yunku. That was quite good.
Ah, nice. Yeah,
Very
Yoku
well played.
is definitely.
A really good slifer, honestly.
Yeah.
He knew exactly what he could get away with with the combos.
I feel like I ended up teaching him a lot about Slifer.
Oh yeah,
Unfortunately, yeah.
that's good. Well, there's gonna be plenty more to learn about Slifer. So I'm actually gonna switch over to the internal build of the game now.
Cool.
So it'll be just a second, and we'll have
Yeah, I
the
will hold mine up as well.
we'll have the game back up here. So it'll be darked out for just a sec.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
I'm on test, yeah. Okay.
Cool.
You gonna bring him into the team customizer and show him the 2 new moves?
Just take it one at a time.
Well, okay.
Yeah, but I will.
Yeah, good.
All right. So let's see. Oh, same team as before. So is he inviting you?
Yep.
Um.
There's no one else you can fight on test.
Yeah. Just thinking about how I want to set my team up.
Okay.
I like to take Pilfer and Bounce on Slifer still.
Oh yeah,
No, not everybody does.
I do. A lot of people still use Sharpen, and honestly, I don't really see the point.
I think it can be really good on him still.
Yeah, I mean it's got its uses definitely, but
Yeah. Okay.
I've already got a pre-made team set up, so.
Cool. Need to switch that over there. I kept misinputting that. All right, and you know what? We will switch out.
First hint for first.
I'm gonna bring Kadoki.
It is on Ruins, Ulrich.
Yeah.
If you don't want spoilers, then look at Ruins first.
Okay. Yeah. So we have an ability that we're working on right now that some of you might be familiar with. It's called Stunnerflies, and we showed it off before our Kickstarter as a move that Kadoki could use. He used it against a Skulkin in that video, I believe. We've toned it down since then because I don't know if you guys remember that video, but Skulkin was just, I mean, he wasn't able to move.
That was really rough.
Yeah. So here, we'll show it off. It was a very highly requested move. So we went ahead and cleaned it up, remade it,
yeah.
made it better, and all right, I'll search public.
Yeah. This is a like hot off the press build, right?
Yeah, this is brand new.
Yeah. This came out like an hour ago.
Yeah, it's fresh.
So it has the 3 people online. Hopefully we don't get intercepted by
I think
QA
we're good.
testing. Okay. Yeah, so it should have the most recent changes you made to it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a couple balance changes in here. We'll talk about all the, well, maybe not all of them, but we'll talk about some of the changes in this patch, especially the ones that we're pretty excited for.
Okay.
Now we get Ruins.
Do you want to do an actual fight?
No, yeah. Here, real quick, let me show them.
Okay.
So we got our Kadoki here, and
Jeanette's crying.
oh
So,
yeah.
No, not a new active ability. I just finished the active abilities list 2 weeks ago.
Oh, it'll never end, Jeanette.
R.I.P.
Yeah. So Stunnerflies is a spawn attack. You can see it doesn't have a whole lot of range. That's the max range of it right there. So it doesn't go that far. Compare it to like Wicked Thorns. Wicked Thorns goes just a little bit further. But yeah, this will spawn a little cloud of these flies here, and they'll just kind of chill and stay here and fly around. But if an enemy gets near them, they'll actually fly towards them like that.
Oh, and despawn.
Yeah, and they only have like a 15-second lifetime.
Yeah.
But they'll chase after whoever's in their radius. So here's what that looks like if you get into it. So they'll attack you just for a little bit of damage.
Yeah.
Roughly once a second, roughly.
Yeah. No, they'll try and stay on you too.
Yeah, they'll follow you. So it's not an ability that's going to deal a bunch of damage. It's really just, it's something you have to, and we can fight now. It's something you just have to kind of always be aware of, because it's always chasing you down, and so if you make a wrong move too close to it or something, you can start to get caught up in it.
Boy.
Slifer, of course, being like the fastest character, he doesn't really have much trouble with Stunnerflies.
Yeah.
But
of course,
other
it does
characters,
have its own health bar too.
yeah,
so.
it's got a little bit more health than Wicked Thorn. I don't know if you have it equipped too.
I do, yeah.
Okay.
It is also very good for keeping somebody still for a spore dance, but you also got to be careful, because if it hits them, while they're asleep, of course they're gonna wake up. So.
Yeah. Yeah. One of the things that we want to do too is give it pathfinding. So right now it doesn't have that, so it'll kind of get stuck on stuff. But you can see here, I'll use like a fire spin, like that. Oh no. But anyway, this is why the build isn't public yet.
There's
We're
always
still
problems.
we're still working on stuff. And this ability might not be in the very next build, because we want to get out, fixes for the tournament and stuff. But
Oh crap.
it's something that we're working on, and we think will be pretty cool once it's ready. We're hoping that it'll be ready in time for the tournament, so that that's one more tool that he's got at his disposal, and it seems to help him out a good amount. Of course, Ember's still pretty good against Kadoki.
Yeah, which is, as it should be.
As it should be.
Yeah. Especially something like Righteous Light if you get staggered in the middle of it.
Oh, yeah.
It's really good for if they're, trying to go around the corner and buff. It's another really good use for it. I see Explosion just got rid of it.
Yeah.
So Ember is probably best fit to get rid of it.
Oh, right into the fire.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, Ember can get rid of it pretty easily, and Slifer can avoid it for the most part.
Yeah, I think any character can run away from it, right?
Yeah, I think everybody can outrun it, but it's one of those things that you just have to keep in mind, or it'll really mess you up. And here's something else. Those of you who main Slifer might notice a difference in how swipes looks. And I don't mean the VFX, I mean look how fast that thing's coming out.
Yeah. But also it's just so now that you can't endlessly chain swipes and bite. You can only get one of those combos off, which makes it feel a lot better if you're trying to get away from a Slifer after he just destroyed you.
Yeah.
Because one swipes bite combo is gonna do some serious damage.
Yeah, so stagger on all characters was reduced by about half.
Oh no!
Am I gonna get it? I got it.
Where the Earth type beats Mecha type.
Yeah.
Thrash doesn't even do that much against him.
Yeah, well, Shovelet has the highest physical defense in the alpha. So yeah, I mean, not much does much against Shovelet. That's kind of his thing.
There we go.
That was close.
Yeah. Was Shovelet your last one?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was close. Somebody asked if Quicksand's range was bigger. No, it's the same. It's the same still. Although,
Got a
I
long
believe
fling off on there.
I'm actually wondering if all of the most recent changes made it into this build or not. I'm not sure.
You're talking about your balance changes?
Yeah, because I'm noticing that I don't think Stunner Flies was quite as fast as, because I buffed its speed. I think it's
wow, that really threw me.
Yeah, the speed I think is the same. I made a couple other changes, but it doesn't really seem like they went through. So I think they just weren't merged into this build.
Gotcha.
But ooh, I just barely snuck that one in.
That was a single long distance.
Yeah. Oh no.
Yeehaw.
Yeah. Man, those shorter characters are so hard to get with the
Fling.
Fling, yeah. But
Yeah.
man, if Fling isn't one of the most satisfying moves to land.
Oh, it is, especially if you jump and use it.
Fling is my favorite move. It's gotta be. I love Dig, but Fling I think is even a little bit better.
Yeah. Now with Stunner Flies, you got something moving at you,
Yeah.
and it definitely increases Kadoki's minion wall
Yeah.
even more.
Yeah.
Kind of gives you incentive to like not stay on the ground even.
Right.
Or to stay on the ground, sorry. So that way you're not jumping over top of your cover.
Well, yeah, because it works as kind of a moving shield as well, for certain attacks. You know,
Because it has higher health than
yeah,
the Thorn.
and it moves and tracks the target, so you can honestly, especially in some place like Forest Arena, where Kadoki has less cover than ever. Stunner Flies might not serve you as well in Ruins because it'll probably get caught on stuff for now. But in Forest Arena, now you have some cover that you can actually put down and move behind, and maybe get closer and get a Spore Dance off, or just continue to shoot out projectiles and stuff like that. And even if it isn't serving you as a shield, it's just one more thing that they have to keep in mind. Yeah, you can't use something that has a super long charge up time, or else you'll start to get staggered, and now they can get in an explosion or whatever else it is.
And I actually noticed just now.
Okay, my turn.
Oh well, you didn't do the score. What about smart of you?
Well,
Scorch.
I don't think 3 Scorches will do as much as Explosion.
Maybe not.
I don't
But
think. I could be wrong.
the burn.
That's a new
definitely.
one.
Ah, crap.
Ooh. But yeah, we're continuing to try and make combat feel more fluid, and so reducing the stagger times in half helps with that a lot.
What if Lumala wanted to shoot his beam and then a bunch of flies said no?
Yeah.
Wait, no, Lumala's beam will actually go through them, all right? Because Lumala's beam is supposed to go through all targets.
It does. Lumala's beam will go through Stunnerflies.
Uh-oh. Sort of fell over. I love the well-timed. Like, sometimes you have those death animations, like, play at just the right time.
See, right there. I tried to get a rest off, but he was able to like retreat and keep the Stunnerflies on me at the same time, so I couldn't rest.
Ah. Another tool against Shovelet, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
No, yeah.
There we go. Oh, that was really close.
Yeah, it
I'm
was.
firing my laser. Can't get over how good the flies look, right? They look really good. Umberto says Lumala's death beam goes through walls. No, just through Stunnerflies.
Yeah.
It'll go through like targets with a health bar.
Oof.
Haha. Got your peach.
Oh, did you?
I did.
That's
Dude,
no
I'm
good.
so good at stealing peaches.
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
I should
He's
just.
so sneaky.
Yeah. I shouldn't play Slifer or Ember into Slifer. I gotta stop doing that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how you lose a peach.
Yeah.
If
the
you
Q
put-
Q intensifies.
Yeah. Yes! Oh,
Nice.
I love that. Ooh. I don't love that. I don't want to fight that.
Yeah.
I gotta stay away from that. Did I stun you? I don't think I did.
You did, yeah, sort of. Ah.
Oh no. I love the light that they give off too. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah. The little glow.
Yeah. Tori made that VFX, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, so if you like the look of the Stunnerflies,
I didn't know she was doing VFX
she did the VFX for Stunnerflies.
Yeah.
She did that one.
For people who don't know, Tori has gone so hard in the paint with terrain stuff. Like hearing her do like the lunch and learn about terrain was
Yeah, that was
pretty
pretty
crazy.
cool.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like you guys are the guy at the whiteboard, going all crazy at like how exactly you're doing terrain to be the best it possibly can be.
Yeah. What do I want to do here? I don't know. I'll just do a swipes combo.
I mean,
And then pilfer, and then no. And then I die.
die?
Yeah, and then I die. Yeah, that was the plan. That was calculated.
was the plan the whole? Oh wow! I just got like a slingshot maneuver on that.
Yeah, you can have that happen. Oh my gosh. See, a lot of shovelets moves, or at least like quicksand and rock slide, they have those long startup times or cast times. So Stunnerflies can really screw up shovelet casting some of those moves. And he doesn't have. I mean, he's got those moves to help try and deal with them, but of course they have longer cooldowns, so he might not have those moves up when you have Stunnerflies up.
Yeah.
Ember says
Explosion
no.
is honestly the best way
Yeah.
to. Yeah.
Ember-
What if you wanted to send your Stunnerflies out, and then Ember said no?
Ember says no to Stunnerflies. Just like every other ability that Kadoki does.
Yeah.
Except for
I
this
mean,
one.
sometimes he doesn't. Sport, yeah. I was about to say, Sport Dance is definitely.
Here, we'll try it. Oh yeah, see that's not worth it all.
You know, actually, you got to burn off on my method, so I think it actually was.
You gotta use explosion there.
Uh-oh. Stunnerflies is really rough on Mechid. It's rough on Grime and Soap Scum.
Which one are you?
Oh, probably both.
Did your Wicked Thorn swing at you? Or no, that was mine.
No, it was yours.
Yeah, I was like,
My Kadoki's dead.
oh man.
Jeez. Yeah.
Can we-
This is definitely showing how a good Kadoki can make even the smallest flea can make a big dog go crazy if played right.
He's a fast little guy.
He is. Yep. And with Stunnerflies interrupting like explosion or fireball.
Yeah. It's all about the interruptions that you get with it.
Yeah, that's rough.
The interruptions and the fact that it's a shield.
Yeah. Wow, I lost 50 player score because of that.
Oh,
Wow, each match went down to one person.
oh yeah. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
a great fight. That was fun. Okay.
Clovis says Tori is OP.
Yeah. She's pretty great. I'm
How's it
gonna
going with the
take.
K-Knight main?
How's it going
how's-
with K-Knight?
How's the smoke on the K-Knight main?
That's been. I mean, that was traumatic for so long that we've just kind of.
Yeah, we just kind of
Let that
put it
one-
back in the oven, but
Yeah.
like not turned the oven on.
Yeah, we put that on in the cryo chamber, I think.
Yeah.
Just like try to make some genuine progress on stuff that doesn't make me tear my hair out.
Yeah.
But
Well, to be fair, you've got enough of a beard to tear your hair out, you know.
yeah. But funny enough, we're gonna get back to K-Knight pretty soon though.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We need him for some of the single player stuff that we're working on, and
Gotcha.
so yeah, K-Knight. I guess fun fact. While he was one of the most playable characters pre-Kickstarter, he's actually not at all playable at the moment. But that's one of the things that I'll actually be working on starting Monday. Is getting
when you stop juggling cats.
yeah.
'Cause that's your main job, honestly.
Yeah, it doesn't pay well, but somebody's got to keep the feline population in check.
Yep.
So yeah, Stunnerfly is something we're working on. not quite ready yet. Something to look forward to, maybe before the tournament if it's ready.
Yeah.
And then something else that is a little further along and a little safer is this new move here called Rage. And Mekid has access to that one, so we're gonna
Only
show
Mekid.
we're gonna show that off.
Only Mekid at the moment.
Yeah, we're giving Mekid some love this patch.
Yeah. So if I understand what you're saying correctly, Rage definitely in the next patch. Stunner
Hopefully.
Flies maybe.
Not totally sure about Rage, but it's looking pretty
Yeah.
good. It's looking pretty good. I think we need to be like totally sure that
Yeah.
if we're gonna introduce a new ability pre tournament that we're
It's gotta.
certain
work.
that one is not bringing any new bugs along with it. But
Gotcha. I mean, Stunner Flies literally is a whole bunch of bugs. So.
yeah, I mean that's the thing. You gotta be careful. What if a bug
Yeah.
slips in with the bugs?
Yeah.
How do you know?
it'd
There's
be
so
like,
many.
You don't belong here. You're a wrong bug.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, we're literally adding bugs to the game. I don't know if people are gonna like that pre-tournament. They might have some complaints. They might have grievances about that.
On guard.
All right. So maybe we show up this new move real quick.
Yeah.
All right. So I will say one thing. I'm gonna go over a couple Mekid buffs real quick. These are things that didn't quite make it into this build, I don't think. But Mekid's speed, a little bit higher now. He's gonna move just a little bit faster. Currently, his speed is tied with Shovelet, but with Earth types and being intended to be the slowest playstyle, and Mecha, not supposed to be quite as slow as that. We're gonna bump up Mekid's speed a little bit, and I think that'll help him keep up with characters just a little bit better. Maybe he won't be able to catch Lumala like Slifer can, but should help him out. And then he's getting this new move too. So this is Rage. Actually, I'm gonna go somewhere. Can we get a good patch of dirt? I think there's one over here. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So this is a melee attack, and I won't hit you with it to start.
Okay. Gotcha. I'll just stand up here and watch.
Okay. Try and get a good angle on this. You use it, and it'll start charging up immediately, and you have to commit to it. So as soon as I use it, I can't turn or do anything. It's kind of like Thrash that way. So here it is.
It is more of a commitment than Thrash.
All right. That's Rage. It's really, really short range. All right, come here now.
Okay.
All right. It's really short.
You've got to be right on top of him.
Yeah, like right on him. We might make it slightly bigger.
Yeah.
But here you go. This is what it does, though, when you hit him. So that one hit, I mean, it's almost like Explosion.
Yeah.
When you factor in the fact that...
Somebody said Falcon Punch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Really.
Yeah. I might made a little Falcon.
Yeah.
But anyway, with Mekid, he's got a real heavy hitting move now. So when you factor in that, a lot of his play right now kind of revolves around getting an Iron Fist in. Now you can get in there, get Rage off, and
I was supposed to stand there.
That's okay. No, because that's the point too. That's why it's not quite ready yet. But you get something in like a Spore Dance with Kadoki, and then you can get Rage. And of course on Mecha it's not going to deal quite as much.
Yeah. But the cool thing about Rage though is it sort of like passive effect almost?
Yeah. So you want to talk about that?
I think you should.
Well, I've been talking about it.
You
You go ahead. You go ahead.
Okay. Well, to my understanding, I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, of course. Is that when you use Rage,
Yep.
You cannot be staggered out
Correct.
of it.
Yeah. Do you want to try it?
Can you be... So, if somebody hits you with Sleep, would that cancel it?
Sleep would probably cancel it, yeah.
Okay,
I think it will.
gotcha.
But yeah,
Alright.
go ahead
But
and
you
hit
can't be
me.
staggered out of it.
You cannot.
And if you do get hit while you're using it,
Here, I'll.
it'll actually up your attack damage.
Yeah. So you go ahead and.
So
you-
before you saw that it did like like 3/4 damage on Slaver. So now he's gonna hit me while I'm charging it up, and we'll see
Yeah.
what it does.
All right. All right.
Oh, he had a peach.
Oh yeah, but that's how much it did
Yeah.
with my
With the peach.
Well, oh no, I've got the sleepy move, the sleepy, wakey uppy thing. But my mechanic has
my
an
peach
iron.
activated.
I've got a mask, so that's why I'm doing even more.
Okay, gotcha.
So here, you want to try it? You want to try like Slifer on me?
My Slifer's dead, but I can use Empire.
There you go. You can do like a fireball, because that I believe fireball staggers, or explosion, or whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what it does to Ember. So yeah, it will deal more damage if you get hit during it, because it'll buff your attack.
Yeah.
Just
and it's
before
not
you
just
hit.
buffing the attack itself. It's buffing your
Oh
attack
yeah.
for the rest of the time Mechid is out.
Yeah, so you can even use this ability to like if you think that they're gonna like do explosion or something like that, or anything that staggers you. Like if you think you're gonna get caught by swipes and Slifer or something, especially swipes, this is a great move to just like pop out, let them hit you a couple times, and get a huge hit off.
Yeah.
And get a buff out of it so that you can keep going. So
Yeah, and now that Slifer has to commit more to his swipes, yeah, I mean you can't like if he's he can't see what you're doing and turn away. If he's done it, you know.
yeah. So that's the new Mechid ability. It's really fun to use.
It is.
We can go ahead and we can play a little bit now.
Now that two of my
Oh yeah, here. Do you want to take two of mine?
Sure.
Here, you take my Slifer. There you go. And then
Definitely favorite thing to do is jump and use Mecha Slash or whatever it is.
yeah,
Mecha Strike.
you get good coverage with that. It's like a saw blade or something.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll try some combat with the two.
Oh, we've got 30 seconds left.
Oh, go.
This
Kadoki
is
says no.
This is gonna be over much faster than anticipated. Oh boy. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I think we gotta tweak that still, so that you're not totally reliant on sleep. But you will notice in this build that Spore Dance comes out a lot faster.
Yeah. Is I forget. Is it? Can you swap if you're stunned, or is that not something we've implemented yet?
I don't remember if that's in this one or not.
I know it's on the list of things to do pretty soon.
It is.
People will be happy about that.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Ah.
There we go.
It's a good way to punish another Mega.
It's true. Yeah, I mean, if somebody whips Thrash, Rage is a great answer to that.
Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, Stunner Flies does really good work against Mechid too. Oh no.
And see there, I was able to get an attack buff off of that Stunner Flies just by using Rage. And otherwise,
that was your Stunner Flies. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't think so, because I got
I
hit.
haven't swapped to Kadoki yet.
I don't know. Well, I got hit by something. I don't know what it was.
Oh, it was probably your Black Mask.
Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, Mechid does not have a way to get his damage even higher. but now he does.
And now he's got a way to buff his defense. He's got a way to buff his attack.
Yeah. And again, while it's not in this build, he's even just a little bit faster now, which has been helping.
That's true.
Get out of here. Ah.
As effective as Kadoki was against Mekid, Ember will shut that down right quick.
Yeah, so will Fire Spin.
Uh-oh. Too early with it.
Oh, I missed.
Oh, that was interesting.
Yeah.
I got it off.
Uh-oh. That was too early.
Yep. Crap. So, Rush can still be a little weird if you're going up against the little like inclines in Riverside, but for the most part, if you're just standing on the floor, you're not gonna run into issues. Same way that you do on the live build right now. That's really bad. Oh no. Oh yeah, that was half my health. Oh, I did it though.
Oh, what?
Oh wow.
Oh, the
Stutterflies
Stutterflies
actually took out the last little bit of health.
Wow.
You weren't expecting them to. They did.
Yeah.
The little bugs that could.
I thought I had it. Oh well.
Nice.
That was good.
All right. Well, let's see what happened in this stream. You fought against a good few number of community members. We talked about Ghost of Alpha Past and Present. Little bit of Ghost of Alpha Future. Showed off 2 cool new moves. Talked about a few things that are going to be in the next update. Talked a little bit about the tournament.
Yep.
Let's see. We've got the Alpha Key giveaway stream on the 17th, at I believe same time, 3 p.m. EST, and then we've got Alpha Awakening registration on the same day. Registration will go until the day of the tournament at 12 p.m. EST. It's been extended. And then, of course, we've got on the 27th at 1 p.m. we've got the first official Kindred Fates tournament, Kindred Fates Alpha Awakening. So
Super excited for it.
Yeah.
If you got friends who want to play in the Alpha at all, tell them about the tournament. Yeah. If you're playing in the Alpha, come play in the tournament. Prizes for everybody just for participating.
Yeah.
That will be exclusive to just this one. So give it a shot, have some fun. We're really looking forward to it. Yeah, I think it'll be a ton of fun. I'm super excited.
Yeah, we'll see you guys there. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll.
There's one more thing. We got one more thing though.
What's up?
We have a new video.
Oh, that's right.
How could we end the stream without the new video?
I thought. You know what? You're right.
Man. All right, we got you though.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and pull it up, and this will be posted as soon as the stream ends. Just one sec here. As soon as I switch my...
Oh, my bad.
No video? Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to type that out for tonight. No video.
Let's see.
You guys don't get a video now.
I should have just... Yeah, I don't think I had the recording set up for this. I'll just add a new one here real quick.
So while we're waiting on that, how you guys doing? You guys doing good?
There we go.
What are you eating there? That looks like that tastes good. Can I have a little bit of that?
Zoom out of this here. Let me resize this.
Are you sharing your whole screen? That's dangerous.
Nah, I already checked. It's good. I just gotta change the aspect ratio to be right. There we go. Okay. Let me close out of the game so we don't have the conflicting audio
Yep.
here.
Mm-hmm. Definitely enjoy the new Kindred Talks format. Good. Thank you. I'm glad. And if you guys want to return more to the more interview style thing, maybe we can blend the two a bit.
Yeah.
Uh,
All right. New video. You guys go. So we will see you there.
yep.
Thanks for coming to the stream, everybody.
All right.
See you next time.
Cool. See you.